today. From Lambeau Field.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Rose. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's a 2nd and 7. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense. They'll look to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 10 carries, 53 yards.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown. On play action, they'll throw. Going deep here for Landry. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Touchdown! Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Second interception for him now here in the... Second and 3. Going right side here, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Rolling to his right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So first and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Packers now to take over, trying to erase the memory of last week when they dropped one to the Minnesota Vikings. They're in the driver's seat right now with the lead. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a... Touchdown. And now as with every position turnover. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Rose. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better.
All right, it's now the Vikings' turn. They're up. The Cowboys on the clock now. What direction will they go? The Packers are now on the clock. All right, it's the Panthers now on the clock. The Vikings are on the clock now. What direction will they go? On the clock now, it's the Falcons. The Vikings are now on the clock. Now the Dolphins are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? All right, the Packers are now on the clock. And now we turn to the Jets. It's their selection. On the clock now, it's the Packers, and time is ticking. The Bengals now on the clock. Let's see what they do. The Dolphins now on the clock.
This player's development trait is hidden.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Still 9 remaining on second down. Back to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting... third down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15. Yards back, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his target, Harris. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Wide open receiver, complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Escaping the pressure right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the 2nd half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the 1st half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Packers come right out of the lock. And score here in the opening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. brought in by Harris. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They'll hand it off now. Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll set up a throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
He finds his man complete. That's Rose.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to take... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll drop to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The Packers on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers... They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Well, that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.
What's up, CJMLB? Welcome to the stream, baby.
The new one of his ho roasted.
Wow, he got roasted and toasted. He got roasted and toasted.
I just fumbled the game away. Malik Willis.
Malik Willis just fumbled the game away. Oh my god, he got fumbled.
It's not his fault. He has nobody. Him and Justin Jefferson would be deadly.
I just picked up Jalen Waddle.
Okay. That's nice.
First and a 4 feet second.
For some reason in my franchise, he actually didn't do that good.
I just need speed. I'm looking for young talent. Wait,
Young talent?
isn't Jameson Williams on the freaking...
He isn't in the draft.
Where did Jameson Williams come from?
Exactly. Wait, he's here?
No, like where?
Exactly. Like he's never in anything. I think they don't like him. I just got so much running.
Jameson, like, is he real? He is.
Bro, Malik Willis and Dalvin Cook both have 100 rushing yards. What?
He was an Ohio Buckeye.
No, he's also Alabama.
So that's why. They don't know what college he really went to.
He got drafted out of Alabama, but was originally transferred.
I have to. No, they recommend me to cut Rashad. Sniff, why do they recommend me to cut Ed Oliver and Rashad Gary and Micah Parsons?
Whoa, what did he do to him?
Sniff, look at my screen.
Hold on, dude.
Oh, my bad. Never mind. You don't have to. So they recommend me to cut Micah Parsons, Ed Oliver, and Rashad Gary, but they don't recommend me to cut this 51 overall, this 56 overall, this 58 overall. How does that work?
Malik Willis just tripped 5 people and got like 7 yards in return. I don't know what just happened.
Fumble! Picked up. I'm a commentate for you. Don't talk. Willis?
I just lost. I feel good with the pick. Not
Willis?
Malik Willis' fault.
God.
It isn't.
Willis. No.
It isn't his fault.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's week 2 of the
They're going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are within an extra point of... Second and 4. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. So problems with Aaron. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. There he goes, right side. Past the 20.
I'm only gonna be able to carry it.
Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 93 yards. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now. Second and 2. Into the secondary, past the 40. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first half. Now on on first down. He'll drop to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So we've come to half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And they're able to get this one across the 35. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise.
And he gets us just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. lost the football, and the Lions have recovered. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles. On play action, they'll throw out to his left. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this one is right through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And they will... So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good. A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete to open things up.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Tackle made by Chase Young. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, this defense for the Packers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Chase Young.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll just get rid of it.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers.
Jalen Waddle.
76 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, It has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Vikings! Michael Gallup, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They go play action here on first down. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong...
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked off down at the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Harris returning.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level, and not of that.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 30, and they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete keep it away from the defense, and try to get him back on track.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Back to throw again.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 23.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. 2nd and 14. Sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Gabriel Davis.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. And this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Williams. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have got.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down.
Now, this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. This is like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A huge play there on the screen pass. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be